Earlier this week, we reported that human remains found more than 26 years ago in Manor Township, Lancaster County, were identified. They were of 39-year-old James Gibson of Harrisburg. A fisherman found the remains in the Turkey Point area of the Susquehanna River in April of 1998. And investigators enlisted the help of the DNA Dope Project. Joining us now live is Tracy Boyle from the organization. She's an investigative genetic genealogist. Good afternoon, Tracy. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so tell us about the DNA Dope Project. I can imagine you guys are bringing a lot of closure to families. Talk to us about the work, why it's needed and why it's important.
Well, the DNA Dope Project is a 501(c) nonprofit organization who's focused exclusively on cases of unidentified human remains. We partner with law enforcement to bring Jane and John Does back to their families and their communities. We were founded in 2017, and we have resolved so far, I think, more than 100 cases. And we also have over 100 volunteers that dedicate their time to help.
Yeah.
We're also unique in the fact that we have so many volunteers working on cases, so we also don't take cases that are easy to solve. We'll work on a case for as long as it takes.
Yeah, and that's incredible and so much work. So talk to us about the recent case, the one in Lancaster County. What can you tell us about that?
So for the recent case, you had given the synopsis pretty good. He was found in 1998. He was believed to be a Caucasian male, and he had an R that was tattooed on his right shoulder, which we thought was pretty interesting when we found out about that originally. When we got his kit back and looked at his admixture, we discovered that he actually was African American, not Caucasian. So that was something that was different than what was originally reported. As we started investigating, we had two high matches that were in the second to third cousin range. And with African American genealogy, that typically doesn't happen. So we had gotten lucky in that aspect. When we started building back, we came across a Gibson family connection. And when we searched on NamUs, we found information about James Gibson. His nickname was Rerun, and we remember the R tattoo on his shoulder. And a lot of other things came and fell into place, and we believed that we had a good lead to provide to law enforcement.
It's really incredible what you can do now with the technology that's available. Talk to us about the research, how it's really changed the game when it comes to cold cases.
Yeah, investigative genetic genealogy is definitely a game changer. There are so many unidentified human remains out there that there are no leads. So with this, we can actually use the DNA from the unidentified person and reverse engineer their family tree to find out who they are and give their name back. Without that, there may not have been another way to identify who they were.
And talk to us about your history. How long have you been doing this and what made you interested in this particular field?
So I have been with the DNA Doe Project since 2018. So I've been sort of toward the beginning. My father was the detective, and I had always been interested in helping people. So together, that was kind of my driving force. And when I heard about what DNA Doe Project did with Buckskin Girl back, it was right around April 2018. I really wanted to get involved, so I had applied, and I was lucky to be chosen. So.
You are helping so many people. Tracy Boyle, thank you so much for joining us and for your time. Really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me.